In a bold move that promises to transform the future of technology, education, and innovation across the African continent, Google has just unveiled a monumental $37 million commitment to artificial intelligence in Africa. And at the heart of this initiative lies Accra, Ghana's buzzing capital, where the very first AI community center of its kind has now officially opened its doors. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. This isn't just a landmark moment for Ghana, it's a turning point for Africa. The new AI Community Center in Accra is not merely a building or a tech hub. It is a symbol of what's possible when global tech giants recognize the brilliance, potential, and creativity that lies within African minds. It represents a future where African researchers, developers, students, and creators come together under one roof to learn, build, and collaborate. And most importantly, it signifies that Africa is not just a passive recipient of new technology. It is now an active creator and innovator in the global AI revolution. But this announcement is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. Google's $37 million investment is a comprehensive commitment, not only to artificial intelligence research, but also to language preservation, food security, digital skills, education, and startup development. These funds are set to supercharge the continent's technological leap, impacting millions of lives in profound ways that are just beginning to take shape. Let's start with one of the most striking initiatives within this plan, the AI Collaborative for Food Security. With a massive $25 million in funding from Google.org, this partnership is set to co-develop AI tools with researchers and nonprofit organizations that will directly help African farmers. Think about that for a moment. AI tools being designed not for big corporations, but for smallholder farmers who are the backbone of food production across the continent. These tools will be able to forecast hunger before it strikes, make crops more resilient, and offer personalized guidance to farmers, ultimately helping build systems that can withstand both economic and climate shocks. The implications are massive. Across Africa, farming is not just a livelihood, it's a lifeline. And with increasingly erratic weather patterns, prolonged droughts, and shifting rainfall caused by climate change, many farmers are already struggling to survive. By introducing predictive AI into the equation, farmers could gain an edge they've never had before: the ability to make decisions with data, not just instinct. This is more than technological advancement. It's a form of digital justice, ensuring those who grow our food are not left behind in the tech revolution. And then there's the issue of language, a deeply personal but widely overlooked aspect of the digital divide. Africa is home to over 2,000 languages, yet the majority of digital content and AI tools are built for just a handful of global languages. Google is stepping up to change that. With $3 million in funding directed to the Masakan Research Foundation, a vibrant, open research collective, Google is helping build AI tools in over 40 African languages. These include machine translation systems, speech recognition tools, and the creation of high-quality datasets. What this means is that millions of Africans could soon begin to access information, services, and opportunities in their own native languages, languages that for too long have been digitally invisible. It also opens the door for a new era where AI not only understands African speech, but speaks back, respectfully, accurately, and inclusively. But this is just the beginning. Google is also launching a catalytic funding initiative aimed at supporting AI-driven startups across the continent. More than 100 early-stage startups tackling real-world challenges in sectors like agriculture, healthcare, education, and energy will now receive direct support. This support doesn't stop at just cash. Google is offering mentorship, technical expertise, and guidance on responsible AI development. That means these startups won't just survive, they'll scale. Imagine a world where an AI startup from Kumasi or Nairobi is solving healthcare access challenges not only in their country, but also across continents. That's the kind of ecosystem Google is now building, one where local solutions are elevated to global platforms. The long-standing myth that innovation must come from Silicon Valley is being shattered, right here, right now in Africa. And speaking of skills, Google knows that infrastructure and ideas are useless without the people to power them. To that end, 100,000 Google Career Certificate scholarships are being rolled out across Ghana. These fully funded, self-paced training programs will cover AI essentials, prompting essentials, IT support, cybersecurity, and data analytics. This is game-changing. It puts global standard digital education into the hands of Ghanaian students, not years from now, but today. With these certificates, young people across Ghana will not just be learning theory, they'll be getting job-ready skills that employers all over the world are desperate for. And since the courses are self-paced, students in remote villages and urban cities alike can access the same high-quality training without barriers. But it doesn't stop in Ghana. Google.org is also committing $7 million to boost AI education in Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, and Ghana combined. Academic institutions and nonprofits will receive funding to develop localized AI curricula, ensuring the technology being taught is rooted in African context, history, and needs. Because Africa doesn't just need more coders, it needs coders who understand African challenges and can build with purpose. Alongside this, Google.org is making two major $1 million grants to boost AI research capacity. The first grant goes to the African Institute for Data Science and Artificial Intelligence at the University of Pretoria. The second supports the WITS Machine Intelligence and Neural Discovery Institute in South Africa. Both grants will fund postgraduate research, empower MSc and PhD students, and support long-term foundational AI work that can shape not just Africa's future, but the future of AI globally. This isn't charity. This is investment. Strategic, deliberate, and deeply rooted in belief. Belief in African talent, creativity, and potential. James Manyika, Google's Senior Vice President for Research, Labs, and Technology and Society, couldn't have said it better. He called Africa home to some of the most important and inspiring work in AI today, and affirmed Google's long-term commitment to supporting the next wave of innovation through investment and partnership. His colleague, Yossi Matias, echoed this sentiment, describing the initiatives as a reflection of Google's belief in the ingenuity of African people and the value of building with, not just for, local communities. That one word, with, changes everything. It means that Africans are no longer outsiders to the future. They are co-authors, co-designers, and co-builders of what's to come. And perhaps most exciting of all is the physical manifestation of this vision, the AI Community Center in Accra. This center is not just a building, it's a movement. Its programs are organized around 4 pillars: AI literacy, community technology, social impact, and arts and culture. That last one, arts and culture, might surprise some, but it shows that Google isn't just thinking about technology in cold, sterile terms. They understand that innovation, especially in Africa, must also be emotional, creative, and grounded in heritage. Workshops, training sessions, exhibitions, hackathons. The Accra Center will become a melting pot where young minds can experiment, learn, and grow. A place where a high school student might code her first AI chatbot, where a farmer learns to predict rainfall, or where a local artist creates an AI-generated music video that celebrates their language and history. This is the future, and it's not 5 years away. It's already happening. Google's previous initiatives have already set the stage for this moment. From AI-powered maternal health dashboards in Ghana and Nigeria, to wildfire alerts in East Africa and regional language models developed by teams in Accra and Nairobi, the groundwork has been laid. But this new chapter is different. It's bigger.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.